He eats people? Are you kidding me? That was my apartment, and I found a whole lot of bodies dead, and he was in there eating them. And my roommate was laying there on the bed. This would have woken him or her up. Everybody, listen, man, you gotta get up. We got somebody in our room. I'd be giving that same old buckshot. But I knew it. I told you. This dude would eat. I didn't know he would eat people. This dude is weird. You know, put him on some medication. That's what he needs. Medication. Yep.
My heart dropped. The thought that I made out with someone who ate human flesh, or even worse, was what if I had agreed to come to his place?
You would have been
I
eaten.
have been one of those bodies.
Exactly. Oh.
When I was in the 7th grade, I heard about astral projection for the first time and thought the idea seemed pretty cool. Who wouldn't want an out-of-body experience and travel around the world? Anyways, I've been attempting it for several months to no avail. I did doubt it wasn't real and eventually stopped attempting it. Then one day on a January, I decided to hit the bed at around 7 p.m. to take a nap, and the next second I began to feel I was being pulled out of my body as a strong vibration feeling overcame me, similar to that body feeling you get from a strong nicotine rush. I then was floating in my room and felt a presence right behind me, but didn't think much of it. It wasn't a good presence, more of a demonic one. Despite there being my family in the home awake, I didn't see anyone there, and only the light that illuminated the stairway was on. Everything also had a blue tint to it, and I could see clearly in the dark.
I know what a ghost weakness is, and it's not a ghost vacuum. Well, it is kind of a ghost vacuum, but also there's another one, water. Now, if you have a little ghost running around in your house, get the spray the freak out of him, and then poof, he'll be gone.
I had to swim through the air to be able to move and went through my door and swam my way downstairs. I decided to go up and through the ceiling and then through the roof and explore this new plane of existence.
Excuse me.
However, as I went through the ceiling, I saw this creature rushing towards the stairs. It stopped as soon as I stopped moving to see it. I could only see the back of it from the right side of it since it was blocked by a wall, but it had yellow skin, pointy, elongated ears, a tail that's medium-sized, and it appeared to be as tall as I was at the time, 5'6". I stared at it for a few seconds, frozen in fear, and before I knew it, I was awake, back in my bed. I looked at my clock and several minutes had passed by.
Dang.
I don't know what to think of that, but it was an interesting experience.
Oh! Would you stop that?
When I was 8 years old, I didn't have
I know
any
this one.
friends.
I know this one.
My mom wouldn't allow me to play outside with the other kids in our neighborhood. I was always alone. The only playmates I had were my cousins and my brother, but it took 3 hours and 25 minutes to get to their...
Guys, I got friends all over the place. Okay? And I'm not going to stop having friends, okay? That's all I'm going to say. I got a new friend. Gosh dang! What the heck am I choking on? Am I choking on a pretzel on my chest? What is this? Yeah, guys, I do get new friends every day. I'm sorry, that's just coffee. Well, actually, I do get friends every day, I'm not gonna lie. But, I used to have, I was stupid back in the day. I only had, 4 friends. No, 6 friends, that's it. Next thing I know, I just try to talk to one girl, at least one girl, walk away with no remorse. I mean, do you know how disrespectful that is? It is very disrespectful. And that's why I decided not to go back to my old school. But when I found my new school, I was going to fit right in. I fit right in. I used to play with Travis and Gabe and Jose, my very good friend Jose. And then every time when I was in class and I was tired, you know how you ever just get that feeling and you just doze off? That hurts, right? Like when I woke up, when my friend Jose just woke me up, it scared the freak out of me. I had no idea.
Houses. One day, my mom let me play outside with the kids in our neighborhood for the first time because she was going somewhere, maybe to work or to run errands. I got my dolls and other toys and was excited to play with the kids outside. When I got there, no one wanted to play with me. The attempt...
You're just gonna leave her there and not play with her? If me and my squad would ever even find out she was alone, we would love to play with you. We would love to. We would play tea house and stuff like that. Like, you be the new member of my group. I'm just saying, like, you could be the new member of my group. I got a whole group. I got, like, too many squads, okay? I got my whole squad. I got my team. I got everybody, okay? Don't you dare even... You just gonna leave her. Look at that face. Yeah, just take a really good look at that face. Do you see how sad she is? She is very sad because, well, first off, you guys never even want to play with her. I mean, just look at her toys. Her toys are dolls, but at least they're cute. But I really like the hair, but except for, why would you leave her? Play with her. Somebody just play with her already.
It was useless, but then someone approached me.
Oh, never mind.
He had puppy eyes and was cute. We quickly became playmates. Even though he was a boy, he would join me for tea parties with my dolls. He also invited me to play with him at his house.
Oh.
I was confused because his house looked old
and broken down.
Like it hadn't been cleaned up for almost 12 years.
Exactly.
To go play in his
Don't sniff. Don't sniff.
When I got there, I puked. I didn't know why at the time, but for some reason, I was disgusted. He didn't offer me water or anything. He just looked at me grinning and said, "Next time, you're going to sleep here too."
Oh no!
2 weeks after that upsetting experience, I went looking for him. A paper airplane flew to me out of nowhere. I picked it up, and when I opened it, I was shocked, scared, and sad. It was a newspaper clipping.
Oh!
The boy that I played with went missing 9 years ago. I ran to my bedroom, and I saw a shadow through my window. I looked at it closely, and it was the boy. He was smiling. Today, I'm 19 years old, and I still remember that part of my childhood so clearly.
Well, at least she ain't getting bodied.
One day, when I was about 6 or 7 years old, my mom had gone to my older sister's recital in Georgia, and my dad was at work. He was a pilot for some airline. So she left me and my older brother, who was only 12 at the time, at the sitter's house, which was a few blocks away from
my mom's house, my house, and
my sitter, who I'm gonna call Bev, was 19, and she was pretty much the best kind of sitter to a 6 to 7-year-old boy could ask for. She'd let us play games and stay up watching TV, as long as we didn't bother her while she was on the phone with her boyfriend. We were watching TV, and we could hear something scratching the paneling on the side of the house. Naturally, we blew it
What
off
is
as a
that
stray
sound?
animal, so we continued watching TV. About 30 minutes to an hour later, Bev ran into the living room and locked the front door and shut the blinds. We were
Nice.
curious as to what she was doing. Me and my brother, being kids, got scared and started crying. Then Bev said everything would be okay.
Okay.
It was just a peeping Tom. So she took us upstairs and we went to her parents' room with the Nintendo and some snacks.
Okay.
She said stay put and not to touch anything we didn't bring into the room. Not a minute later after she walked out of the room, we heard a loud crash, glass shattering in the room below us.
Okay, for
The
real though,
sicko had thrown
I
a
didn't
brick
see
from
that
the walkway
coming.
through the guest bedroom window
That
and managed to get in.
that slipped out of me, okay?
I remember
Don't you
Bev
even
running into the room and pulling us into the closet,
go run,
telling
run.
us we were going to play a game of hide and seek and to be very quiet. She got out of the closet and locked it from the outside latch
No.
and disappeared.
You guys know I got questions. How am I supposed to eat? Am I supposed to eat someone? If I was in there with somebody, I would have to eat them because there's no other food. And what am I supposed to drink? Blood? Ew! I would not drink a person. I would drink a person. It's freaking eat a person. You deserve this. Right here. Right on this table. Okay. I would not drink blood. I would not eat a person. Okay? This is just all make-believe.
Several minutes passed and we could hear a grown man screaming, come out wherever you are. I only want to play. Then I heard what sounded like water running in the bathroom across
No,
the
that's blood.
closet. Then it shut off. And I heard Bev yelling something at the man. It was something like, the police are on their way. You better get out of my fucking house now.
Oh, dang.
Then we could hear loud, heavy footsteps sprinting out of the room. And then sirens wailing in the distance.
Let's go.
Bev shrieked, and we heard a loud thud on the ground below us. Bev had managed to find an old wooden bat. As the man turned a corner to go out the front door, Bev swung the bat as hard as she could, knocking the man to the floor.
Dang.
Dazed, he got up and tried chasing her outside, but the cops had already arrived and tackled the man on sight. My mom came home immediately and took me, my brother, and Bev back to my house. A few years later, she explained that the man was a known sex offender and had escaped from prison. In the report, he was said to be carrying a rather large knife in his pocket and had a Saturday night special tucked away in the waist of his pants.
School lockdown. I'm gonna probably have to do this in part 2. Until next time, my friends.